I'm gonna leave you guys to look at the airport for a little bit, and then I'll start the stream. I just want to make sure there's at least 2 or 3 people in here, and yeah, we'll get started and I'll tell you what's going on. I don't feel too well at the moment, but I did say that I'm gonna stream every day while I'm here, so that's what I'm doing. Not using the laptop because I wasn't sure I'd be able to get Wi-Fi at the airport tomorrow. Will be proper streams starting tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Hey guys, what's up? Feel free to ask questions during the stream. So it's Wednesday evening here in Colombia, and I'm not feeling too hot at the moment. But I was just in downtown Colombia. I had a date with a dentist. This little kid is looking like drilling me right next to me. I had a date with a dentist that I met yesterday. So that was really cool. This kid's kind of freaking me out, but whatever. Like literally, look at this kid. Like grilling me right now. So let's see. Poker. Yesterday I couldn't check into my Airbnb early because I got here at like 9:15 to Cartagena, and my check-in was 6 hours later at 3. And they were really strict about the check-in. I'm not sure if there was still someone staying there or whatever, but they were really strict about the check-in, and they wouldn't let me check in until 3. And I was exhausted. I didn't sleep the night before because I was flying, and the night before that I was getting ready, so I only had like 2 hours sleep. I'm still tired because I haven't slept that much. Anyway, so let's get to the stories. This kid's really freaking me out. Okay, he's gone. All right. Let's get to the stories. I went to a casino called Rio Casino. That's near the beach here in Cartagena, and I wanted to play poker. It said there was poker online. There wasn't even a poker table there. So I played roulette for a little bit. I put in like, I don't know, 20 bucks. I won like 20 bucks or 30 bucks or whatever. And then after that, I went to the beach. I stayed on the beach for a while. I talked to a few people. The only thing about Cartagena in general that I don't like is that if you're on the street and you look like a tourist, so many people come up to you trying to sell you things. So after I got off the beach the first time is when things got funny. I actually I'm gonna tell that story in the vlog. I'm sorry guys, I'm just really tired. Maybe this isn't the best time to stream, but I just wanted to get a stream back. I had pizza. I went back to the beach and I talked to some people. At this beach bar, and a guy knew a poker game, so I went there and I won 2.6 billion. I think it was about 2.6 billion pesos, which is not as much money as you think it is. That actually comes out to be about $750, about $800. So not bad, but that's a lot of money here. 2.6 billion pesos can get you a lot. Let me break that down. Like a long cab ride costs 10 million pesos. So 2.6 billion pesos should give you an idea. This coffee at the airport, which is expensive coffee here in Colombia at least, this was sorry guys, this was like 5.4 million pesos. So take 2.6, divide 5.4, and you can get an idea of what kind of money that is. After that, I came back into town because I was a little outside town. I'm not sure if it was legit or not. I came back into town and I saw a woman in scrubs. Naturally, I have to talk to her, and luckily she spoke English. So we got to talking, and she's a dentist, funnily enough. Wow, I'm really off my game today, so please ask questions. I just don't feel good. I think the food or the water, I'm not drinking the water, but like I've been rinsing my mouth stupidly with it. Something, it just don't feel right. I haven't felt right since this morning. It doesn't help that I rolled my ankle yesterday. So I guess I'll just tell a couple more stories and then leave you guys here, and then hopefully tomorrow morning when I wake up I'll feel better and I can stream better with the laptop here in the airport. The drug story. I don't even know if I should tell this now or tomorrow because the stream is going to suck, but the drug story. I know that in Eastern Asian countries you can buy any type of drug you want, whether it's narcotics or anesthetics or something just distracted me. Narcotics, anesthetics, or antibiotics. So I went to the pharmacy, like literally to the pharmacy, got some Advil because I had a headache. That was like the beginning of not feeling good. And I bought the Advil, and then on my receipt I wrote down Viagra and oxycodone. So the guy looks at it, looks at me, and then he puts a check mark next to Viagra. He's like, "Yep, I have a lot of that." And then he's like, "Oxycodone?" He's like, "It's in the back." He's talking Spanish, obviously. It's in the back, but he motions like this. He's like, "I need a phone call, like, you know, doctero phone call." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, mañana means tomorrow. And he's like, no, Steve. He's like, and I should speak it very. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, I'm just, you know, checking it. He's like, okay, well, if you need it, I'm your guy. So after that, got the date with the dentist. Seeing what kind of drugs you can get easily here in Cartagena. I went back to the beach, back to that bar where I learned about the poker. Two good-looking women walked by, and I'm sorry that I didn't film this whole encounter. And I asked them if they wanted to have drinks with me. They sat down. We had a few beers, and at first they didn't seem like prostitutes. They didn't. They were in bathing suits. They were really good-looking. They didn't seem like prostitutes. One said she was training to be a lawyer, and then a couple minutes after that she said she was a nurse, and then she went back to training for a lawyer, all within the span of about 8 minutes, which was kind of funny. So sitting, and then I don't know, they're smiling at me, telling me things, and I'm telling them stupid shit too. And while it wasn't said, I know they were prostitutes. I think they were waiting for me to say, like, let's do something. And actually later on, and they were from Venezuela, and later on, one of the guys that works at the bar said if I ever need anything, tell him, prostitutes, whatever. And I said, where are the prostitutes from? And he said Venezuela. So pretty sure they were prostitutes. Once I got the feeling they were prostitutes, I didn't ask them to go have dinner. I didn't ask them to go out somewhere else other than the beach bar, which is kind of crappy. So that's what's been going on today. I've just been resting because I did sprain my ankle. I rolled it yesterday. I was in sandals. I was just so freaking tired, and I'm still tired. So hopefully tomorrow is better. I didn't do anything in the way of working out today, but I am planning on going swimming in the morning, and then I'm actually going to hang out. I completely forgot to tell you. I met a German girl named Melina on the airplane from Panama into Cartagena, and we're supposed to hang out today, but my ankle feels fucked up, and I feel fucked up, so I'm kind of just trying to chill. And so tomorrow we're going to go to the beach pretty much all day and just chill. So I don't know. She's a cute girl. She is in grad school studying food technology. So yeah, she's a cute girl. I mean, I know it's not that cool, but it's like the only place I could stream from, because my Airbnb was supposed to have really good Wi-Fi, and that's why I planned on the morning stream, and that's still going to happen. I'm just going to have to come here. They were supposed to have Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi, while it let me watch Netflix or look up my email or get on Amazon or whatever, it does not allow me to stream. And if any of you saw that this earlier today, you'll see that. But if you're just joining the stream, my name is Viggo Bowman. If you're just joining this channel, my name is Viggo Bowman, and I'm here in Cartagena, Colombia to work out, meet some women, and learn Spanish. Those are really all I'm doing here. And I've succeeded in one of those so far, and that's the meeting of the women. I haven't worked out much yet. I'm only like 30 hours through my trip, so it's okay. And I haven't learned that much Spanish, but I probably picked up more than I think, because I'd say about, I don't know, something like 6 or 7%, maybe less, 5% of the people here speak English, but usually it's not very good English. So we're speaking kind of Spanish English in those situations, and then the people that don't speak English at all, bartenders, cafe workers, girls on the street, cab drivers, I have to kind of just get by with the few words I know. The one thing I'll say is I really need to learn Spanish if I want to meet some of the Colombian women here, because if they don't speak English, I mean, what's going to happen? When I did live in Spain, I don't know if I ever told you guys that, but I lived in Spain. I did date a girl who didn't speak English at all, and I spoke even less Spanish than I did now, and that was kind of funny. We would like smile at each other and go on walks and have dinner. It was really funny. I don't know if that's going to happen here. I don't foresee that happening here, just because I want to be able to converse with the person that I'm with, that I'm talking to. So yeah. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, I'll probably end the stream. I guess I'm feeling a little better now that I'm talking. So let's go over what is the title of this vlog: poker, prostitutes, dentists, and what? Oh, I can't even see. Let's see. Can I tell? No. So just ask me some questions about what's going on, and I'll tell you guys. Like I said, I'm in the airport. I could go out later tonight, but I probably won't, just because I feel crappy. Like I said, I want to. I'm probably just gonna eat some chicken. Hopefully that doesn't make me sicker. Put together my apartment and edit the tons of footage I already took. So if I don't get on that, I'm just gonna get behind, and then I'll never upload a video. Hopefully I can upload the video from the apartment and I don't have to come back here to the airport, but it might take hours. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter, but my apartment is not as nice as I thought it was gonna be. There's no hot water, which is fine because it's hot here. It's summer, so it's like 90 degrees and upwards. So actually, showers have been fine with cold water. But the powers went out once. It went out earlier today. What else? The security of the apartment. The security is good, right? However, it's a bitch to get in and out because there's like this gate and there's a lock on the other side of the gate that I have to like put my hand through to unlock. And then I have to lock it before I can even go into my apartment because my keys are attached to that key ring. I mean, I guess I could, but I have to lock it anyway for the security of like the whole area because other people live there. And then I have to go into the apartment and I have to lock the door behind me with the same key. And I would just leave the key in there. But the thing is, the key also operates the air conditioner in my Airbnb. So, oh, you know what? I'll show you. Okay. So this is the key for the front door. This is the key for my door. And this is the key for the air conditioner. And this is no bullshit. You slide this key into the air conditioner, like so. I love the, is that Korean? That looks like Korean, or is that, it looks like Korean. You slide the key into the air conditioner and that's how you activate the air conditioner. So it's pretty funny. So that's what's going on. Have you guys seen any cute women behind me? There was one in front of me when I started the stream, but I'm not an asshole. I don't do that type of stuff. Let me know if you guys have any ideas about what I should be doing in Colombia, or if you look anything up, tell me. People have tried to fleece me on the streets. Luckily, not yet, still looking. People have tried to fleece me on the streets, but I'm from New York, so that hasn't really worked out for them. I could, you know what? Should I go to another area of the cafe? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just so you guys get another view of what's going on. Oh, and remind me about the fleecing if I don't start talking about it. Let's see. Alright, I don't want to be a weirdo, so I'm going to go over here. Alright, we'll sit here. So talking about the fleecing, there's so many people, I think I mentioned it earlier, that come up to you on the street trying to sell you stuff all the time. Glasses, sunglasses, cigarettes, hats, cigars, candy, beer or liquor, or like kind of like fruit punch mixes, I would guess. I haven't tried any. That they have in like these thermoses. This one lady, so I like I said earlier, if you haven't watched, I did roll my ankle yesterday on the street, and the circumstances of that are embarrassing and funny. And I guess I'll tell you what happened. I was exhausted, and this is after I won the 2.6 billion pesos playing poker, and totally exhausted. I went back to the beach area, the downtown area that I'd been hanging out in earlier. I knew I should leave the game just because I was about to just spew it all back. I try not to play when I'm tired, and I wanted to go to sleep when I got here, but I wasn't able to because my Airbnb host wouldn't let me check in until 3. And that's basically why all that crazy shit happened yesterday. And I don't mind that it happened. I mean, nothing bad happened to me because of that besides rolling my ankle, which sucks. It is bruised, it is swollen, but I am walking around. I have boots on right now instead of sandals, which is weird because I'm on like a beach area, just so that my ankle's stable. So the way that happened was I was talking to a guy in the street that was trying to sell me sunglasses, and I said, fuck the sunglasses, but tell me about where I can get a tattoo. And like these people like all get commission for this shit. So he tells me, okay. So he's like, follow me. So he's like, it's like a block and a half away. I'm like, okay. Like I'm like, I can get there myself, but I understand that like if he brings me, like he'll get a commission. On the way there, we passed like 2 really cute girls, right? So I'm like looking back, I'm like, should I just go talk to them? And then we passed another 2 cute girls, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, yo, I'll see you later, man. Adios. And then I go talk to 2 girls. They don't speak English, so fuck that. I cross the street, and this gorgeous woman, like way out of my league, gorgeous. Like if you look up Colombian women online, she's hotter than those women that you'll see, like on a Google search. Like just gorgeous, like perfect face, perfect hair, amazing body, amazing. And I say hello, I say hola, ¿cómo está? And she looks at me and smiles, and she walks on. And I turn, so like I'm walking this way. I just crossed the street. I'm on a corner, walking this way. She's passing me, going this way, and I turn slightly to say excuse me, to like keep on talking to her, because it wasn't like she didn't like frown at me and give me the finger. I knew I had no chance, but whatever. Like I said, I'm tired, so I'm not thinking rationally. So I turn, and my sandal like goes in a crack, or I like fall off the curb, kinda like right into the street. I roll my fucking ankle right in front of her, skin my knee. Embarrassing as fuck. And you guys know that after that story, like I'm pretty open about what happens in my travels. So that really hurt. So I'm not crying, but like I sit on a curb, and I'm already feeling fucking tired, fucked up, and bullshit like that. And the fact that I didn't have that much good caffeine, and that's why I'm having this right here, because I did go to the grocery store earlier. This is a short aside. I'm sorry this is so disjointed, this stream, but my mind isn't straight right now. This is part of the reason I had this coffee. It's because I wasn't able to make coffee this morning. I had like some weird little cups of coffee from a corner store near me, but it's like Nescafe, so it was like very tiny little coffee and a bunch of foam. Anyway, I couldn't find coffee filters in the supermarket. I asked about them, I looked everywhere, so I bought coffee. I have no coffee filters. If I can't find them tomorrow, I'm just going to use paper towels. They didn't have paper towels this morning, so that's why I didn't have any coffee besides that little Nescafe bullshit. So that's even making me feel bad. Okay, so back to the rolling of the ankle and this beautiful woman. So I'm like sitting there smarting, and this guy walks by selling cigarettes. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Europe, but you could buy 10 packs of cigarettes. You don't have to buy 20s. Which I think they should do in the US, because when you're drinking or whatever, you could just buy a 10 pack and not buy a whole pack of cigarettes. And I'm not endorsing smoking. I don't really smoke. I've smoked maybe, honestly, 15 cigarettes in the past 18 months. Anyway, I bought a 10 pack of cigarettes and I'm just feeling so fucking bad. After that, I smoke a couple cigarettes. I get back into the street. My ankle's still killing me. I'm limping around, so I'm a target now. So not only are the people that are trying to sell me stuff earlier looking at me, everyone's looking at me now because I'm limping. So I'm limping with a beard. Obvious tourist, right? Obvious tourist. So this woman comes up to me and takes my hand and starts massaging my arm and my hand and telling me about how this is not like, she's not hitting on me. She has like aloe lotion in the other hand, and she's like, see, aloe, aloe, she knows all your ailments, right? She's talking like fucking broken Spanish, broken English. Starts massaging my arm, and I'm like, no. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm like so fucked up. So I let her give me a massage on my arms, and my feet and my ankle, which I probably shouldn't have done because maybe that made it worse, but I was so exhausted. And so this is part of the fleecing part. She tried to charge me 40 million pesos. So she didn't say a price, I didn't say a price, but I was only going to give her 10 million pesos, but then it like lasted a little longer. This is like 5-6 minutes, guys. It lasted a little longer than I thought. And it's like on a bus stop bench. It lasted a little longer than I wanted it to or thought it would. So I gave her 15 million pesos. And she's like, no, Steve. She's like, 40 million. And I'm like, no. I'm like, that's all I have. So that's the pro tip. If anything, you got anything from the stream when you're bargaining or whatever, just say, like, give them the money and say that's all I have. And the other thing I do is I give them a little money, and they're like, no. And then I give them the most I'll pay, the most you'll pay, and say that's all I have. And if it's a reasonable number, they'll usually comply. Like for the cab drivers, they've been trying to fleece me too. It should be about 10 million pesos to go for my Airbnb. So the beach is all over, but there's like a downtown beach area with like restaurants and tons of people near the beach where I went yesterday afternoon before and after I played poker. And that area is like 3 miles away, so that's like it's a good cab ride. So that cab ride should only be 10 million pesos. So it was 10 million on the way, and then on the way back, like yesterday, it was 20 million. But I had won so much money and I was exhausted, so I was like, whatever, here's your 20 million. But today on the way, my cab driver, because I went back this afternoon for this. Early this evening, my cab driver tried to charge me 20 million. It's like 20 million. Venti is how you say 20, but I forget. Whatever, 20 pesos. 20, I'm not sorry how you say million. I'm sorry. And I was like, no, diez means 10. Diez. And right away he's like, okay. So there you go. I cut the price 50%. That's how you could tell how they're trying to fleece me. But yeah, that's not just working out. So I'll show you the airport again. And yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, what time is it? It is, so it's almost 8 p.m. here, 6 p.m. in Colorado. If you guys are watching from Europe, it's obviously much later. Plan tomorrow is to hang out. So if you're just starting the stream, I'll say that again. I know I should say that once in a while. If you're just starting the stream, my name is Viggo. I'm in Cartagena, Colombia. And tomorrow's plan is to take a swim in the morning. I'm not sure if that'll happen. It'll either be swimming or just continuing to edit to upload something tomorrow. And then I'm going to go to the beach with Melina. She's not a Colombian, she's a German girl. That's basically what happens when I go to a different country. I hang out with people from other countries. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. When I lived in Tarragona, Spain, I did date a Spanish girl, but like very briefly. It was like for like a week. But I ended up hanging out with 2 French girls from Paris. They were my height, extremely thin, and it was just hilarious that I was hanging out with them and not girls from Spain, women from Spain. 8 p.m. East Coast. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. here too. I'm back on East Coast time. So yeah, not much going on here. I will start streaming from. What up, yo? Maybe I might do some more vending videos. I have a machine that I could place. I'm not sure, but I will try to stream from the street. I was gonna say maybe later tonight, but it's probably not gonna happen. If I am on the street later, I will stream. But otherwise, expect tomorrow morning. I haven't set a time yet. I would say between 8:30 and 10, I'll be back here in the airport at this cafe streaming tomorrow morning. So I will see you then, and hopefully my mind is clearer and I don't feel as bad. I feel kind of fucked up for a lot of reasons. One of them is probably street food. I'm eating like whatever. I'm not eating like bad food, like necessarily bad food. Probably bad for me just because of the bacteria or whatever's in there. Yeah, I know. I know I was. And I realized that I could have taken that over, but if you're wondering, someone just asked me a question about vending if you're watching this later. But that's not really my goals right now. What was I saying? Oh, so stream tomorrow and in the morning, hanging out with Melina in Germany most of the day. And yeah, I don't know, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if she's like a romantic interest. She's really cool, she's pretty, she's a blonde girl. She's really smart. Like I said, she's getting her grad degree in food technology, which I've never heard of. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if anything's gonna happen. It's cool hanging out with a cute blonde girl though. So on the beach. So that's where I'm gonna be. And she's smart too. It's not just that she's cute as well. And she speaks English, which is also a plus, since my Spanish is fucking horrible. I guess I'll stay on for like a minute or two more. Tell me if you guys have any questions about anything at all. Traveling a lot, man. I'm traveling a lot. This summer I have big travel plans. I will see you guys tomorrow morning between 9 and 10:30, and after that I'll try to get with the times. I'm still kind of adjusting to a lot of things here. My apartment, food wise, all these different things. So I'll see you guys later. If you have any comments or questions about Colombia, please let me know. If I take this video down, you can email me at Viggo Bauman, VIGGOBAUMAN @gmail.com, or leave a comment on another video if you look up Colombia and have any ideas about what you would do here. So yeah, that's what I want to know. Tell me what you would do in Cartagena, Colombia, or Bogota, or Medellin, or the Amazon, and I'll try to get one of those things done, if not a lot of them. I will see you guys later. Good night. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.